12:45. Everyone, make your way in. Come to the whiteboard. Guys, get in. Okay, good to see everyone. My name is Pete. Let's keep this short. Thursday, topic is always double strengths. Means we're using 2 kettlebells to get stronger. Main lift is the squat. We got 2 more exercises. I prepare you for the static Copenhagen plank during the warm-up. It's a simple one, okay? We're using the bench for this. Kettlebell core trio. This is really hard. Really, really hard. We're gonna practice this mainly in the warm-up, okay? Up front. No one today has to do that with a kettlebell. You can do this with body weight only, and I promise you will get really strong. We need to figure that out. Kettlebell or body weight. During the warm-up, we practice it with body weight, okay? So listen up, feel, and even if the kettlebell is too heavy, we could use it, do it with light dumbbells, okay? Just keep that in mind. Anyways, very simple. You know you can always drink in my class. I have breaks prepared. But if I'm teaching and you need water, just help yourself, okay? Start jogging in a circle. I'll warm you up and then very quickly we touch some kettlebells. Let's go. Light jogging. Raphael. It is. Always good tunes. So make your way in. Yes, now it's time to relax. I won't show you the static Copenhagen plank. I do that right before we start, okay? Simple. Right now I'm just showing you stuff, okay? Main lift is the double kettlebell squat. I'll break it down later, but I will teach you how to get 2 kettlebells here. We're gonna squat 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kinda looks like this. We wanna get stronger. Stronger means we need heavy weights. We have to figure out what is heavy. But let me show you the worst thing that can happen if you go too heavy. That's the worst thing that could happen today, okay? Which makes this a very safe lift. If you go too heavy with a barbell on your back, you need to know how to get out of this. What I'm telling you is don't shy away from trying, okay? Kettlebell core trio. Everything we've done in the warm-up happens now together, okay? And again, I'll break it down later. I just want you to get an idea. I have a kettlebell on one hand. Shoulder blades stay off the ground. I punch up, 1, 2. I do that 10 times. Then I go 5, 1, 2, 5. Then I press up, get my legs. 1, 2, 9, 10, and then I would do the same on the other side, okay? No one needs to do this with a weight today, but I have a lot of strong guys and girls here, and maybe you can do it, okay? So let's figure that out. First things first, we always learn from simple to complex. Simple in this case means 1 kettlebell. We learn from light to heavy. We're squatting. Beginner ladies, pink or blue, 12 or 8 or 12 kg. Good way to warm up. Beginner guys, blue or yellow, 12 or 16. Everyone who's doing that for a while, go get what you need, okay? If you're advanced, you should know what to get. Just make sure you can practice the skill and have a chance to warm up, okay? Let's go. We're just warming up. Don't overthink stuff. Get a comfortable weight. 1 kettlebell, yes. Rather a little too light than a little too heavy. Come in, Rafa. Okay. Again, we start very simple. I just want you to swing the kettlebell to your front rack, okay? A few things I need. Number 1, make this a leg exercise, not a bicep exercise. Number 2, I need you to choose a grip that allows the kettlebell to turn in your hand. It's not a tight grip, okay? Start behind the bell, vertical handle position, 2 hands. The hand that is grabbing first, that's where I bring the shoulder. Right hand, right shoulder. Second hand comes around, I swing. I use my legs to swing it up. Have a look, I allow the kettlebell to turn in my hand. It can move over the outside. A tight grip will look like this. Tight grip, boom, you hit yourself. Move gentle. We're not going to do that often today, but when you come here, feel your entire arm connected to your body. Elbow in the rib cage, Your hand is on your center line, thumb is pointing towards you. This is a minor detail, but if your thumb points towards you, the kettlebell is resting in that forearm biceps chest pocket. If your thumb starts turning to the person next to you, the kettlebell falls. Remember the worst thing that can happen if I squat too heavy? The kettlebell falls. That's exactly what happens. My thumb starts turning out and it falls. What I want you to do now is just squat. I don't care how many reps, but maintain as much arm-body connection as you can. This is no connection. And in the bottom, make sure you are the boss. And just for fun, let the guy next to you be the boss and feel how the weight falls, okay? We're gonna play here 2-3 minutes. Both hands. The other thing I want you to practice is just putting yourself in a position where your hand is so deeply hand inserted in that window that the bottom arm, the forearm here, is touching the bottom horn. Forearm, bottom horn. I bring it onto my chest. I sit up. I let my lower back touch. And all I want you to do is press up. Have a look where my thumb is. It's pointing back. My shoulders are off the floor. If my thumb turns inwards, the kettlebell can fall. I need to let my thumb point back so the belt stays on the outside. Okay? If the weight you're currently using is too heavy for that, well, help yourself. Okay? We got 3 minutes. Squat, mainly feel arm-body connection, and for fun, don't be the boss on the bottom and let the kettlebell fall. Okay? Let's go. 3 minutes. We're just playing. Okay. Come in. Everyone. We move to the double kettlebell. Find yourself a partner. A partner, at least for now, who has the same kettlebell color like you, so you can share. Yeah, not everyone can have their own set. Now, in the next few minutes, if you realize you're a little stronger than your partner, of course, go get what you need. But for now, team up with someone where you can share weights. Come a little closer, this is important. Okay. If I ever taught you how to hand insert, probably when you did one of my seminars, go ahead and do that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I want you to grab the kettlebell in the top corner. The corner where my thumb is, not the corner where my pinky is, okay? So this is the top corner, top corner. Slightly tilt, commit to the clean. I swing back and I use my legs to come up. I want to have the weight as close to center line as possible. Sometimes this happens. That's why I want you to be in the top corner. Saves your fingers. Right now, the position I'm in, I don't like. My feet are so far. Find your squat stance. Arm-body connection, okay? I'm not holding it. This is active. I'm holding it. I want you to be passive. Let the weight lie on your chest. And then we squat. Most important thing, speed control. The way down is done by strength, not by gravity. Use strength. Move a little slower. Make some weight experience. Go heavier and heavier. Worst thing that can happen is down here. My thumbs turn out. I can't hold it anymore, okay? Try that. Now when it comes to the kettlebell core trio, the main thing I wanted you to feel is that when you're lying down and you're in that position, if your thumb turns in, the kettlebell can fall. That's the worst thing that can happen today. In between, if you get tired and your shoulder blade touch the floor, no problem. But you always have to keep your thumb pointing back. Look at this. My thumb is pointing back. I never do this, okay? When I sit up or when I rotate. Who has to see that exercise again? You have to see it again. With or without weight. As much continuous tension as I can. Later it looks like this. I punch 10 times to the opposite foot, but it's an upward punch. It's not a forward punch. 10. Then without dropping, I do 5. At the same time, I only have one weight in the hand. 5. Then hand on the floor, legs up. Don't worry about your shoulder blades now. Eyes on the bell. I rotate I rotate, and especially here, I try to keep my legs together on the way up. Okay, it's not easy. Only use a weight when you feel comfortable. Remember, tees are expensive. You also look like an idiot if you lose them. Light dumbbells, the lightest kettlebell I have is 4 kg. But a kettlebell is always a little harder to control than a dumbbell because it could turn inwards. Let your thumb point back. Now, teams of 2. If you already know that you don't want to lie on the floor, get yourself a Muay Thai mat. They're on the wall. Start warming up. Main lift is the kettlebell squat. Figure out what is heavy. I don't know what that is. You have to figure it out. All the weights you don't need, put them here. What I also want you to prepare is all those benches you see Simon sitting on. Bring them in, okay? We can use those metal boxes, but I prefer the benches. So we have to ask some of the guys to give us their bench, okay? We always come first as a class, okay? Not more than 3 minutes. Teams of 2, warm up, prepare everything you need. Let's go. And if you don't do the kettlebell core trio with a kettlebell, that's cool, no problem. Let's go. Make your way in. Okay, before I tell you exactly how that works, last exercise, the static Copenhagen plank. 3 positions. I show you from advanced, intermediate, beginner, but advanced, intermediate, beginner doesn't mean an advanced cannot do the beginner version. You pick what works for you and you have no knee pain. That's priority, no knee pain. Advanced, guys and girls. Ankle on the bench. My ankle, my knee, my hip. My bottom knee and hip is in one line. Right, I don't want to be here. I come up, I extend forward. And I stay here. I need to actively press down into the bench so my hip doesn't fall. I stay here for 20 seconds. You can count to 20 if you have a timer, awesome. If you feel pain or if you're not strong enough, intermediate position, shin on the bar, on the bench. Still pain or you can't hold it, come closer. Bend your leg, knee on the bench. Hip comes forward, bottom leg is not falling. I keep my bottom leg high. Okay? This is for your adductors. You're gonna feel it on the inside. Now, come a little closer. Let me explain the last part. Your main lift, you do as a team. I go, you go. I do 5 reps, you watch. Then I rest, I watch, you do 5 reps. I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go. When you go, I have time to rest. I also have time to think of, I did 5 reps at 24. I feel like I could do 1 rep on double 32. Awesome. Go get double 32, okay? You have a chance here of getting heavier kettlebells. If you can, if you want. Once you've done this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then you go down here. Partner 1, you can start with a static Copenhagen plank while your partner is doing the core trio. With or without weight, kettlebell or dumbbell, up to you. Focus is continuous tension. Don't just get a kettlebell and be a bad mover. I want you to move good first. Once both of you done all 3 exercises, you have 1 round. Okay, down here I don't care where you start, but you do both. That's 1 round. You definitely want to do 3 rounds today. If you end up doing more, make sure you're not doing more than 5 rounds. Because your goal is to get stronger. I give you a bit more, or roughly 25 minutes, okay? Squat is your main lift. This is a nice accessory work, and this is super hard. Remember what I said about your teeth. If you lose them, it's a problem. Thumb keeps pointing back, kettlebell on the outside. Once you get tired, go lighter. Still can't handle it, just do body weight. That's pretty hard. 10 times with the legs is 1 set. Put the weight down, relax to the opposite side. 10, 5, 10. 10, 5, 10. Okay? Any questions? Straight, and then the rotation. So 1 set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of this. Same hand, kettlebell. 5 straight up, and then 10 times rotation. 2, 3, 4, 10 times. Then you rest, and then you do the same on the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. double rotate, okay? With or without weight, up to you. But be smart. I know that's not easy. I try it every day. Most of the time I'm not. But I'm your coach. I have to tell you to stay safe, okay? So feel comfortable with body weight first, shoulder blades off the ground. If you can't do it, no weights. Good? Let's get stronger. Let's go. We got 25 minutes.